One of the most talked about concept cars at the auto shows this year was the Cadillac 16. The buzz was not only about its show-stopping styling, but also its huge V16 engine. An invitation to drive it, well, was one we couldn't pass up.
This hand-built Cadillac concept was literally the biggest thing on the show circuit this year. 19 feet and 2.5 tons of sculpted aluminum provide a jewel-like setting for a one-off V16 engine. It's about Cadillac's past and maybe its future.
Cadillac 16 is really an effort to get back to the roots of what Cadillac stands for. The dramatic proportions harken back to the original 30s V16, the huge wheels at the corners, long wheelbase, the long hood, the dramatic sloping belt line, the leaping character of the car really telegraphs some of the romantic gestures of the cars of the past.
Motor Trend's Jack Keebler grabbed an offer to get behind the wheel and met the 16's design and project managers at GM's Proving Grounds. The amazing 13.6-liter V16 actually weighs less than GM's current 8.1-liter V8, yet produces an incredible 1,000 horsepower, 1,000 pound-feet of torque. And it went from the drawing board to a working engine in just 8 months.
Contrary to popular belief, this is a real engine, real castings. It's not blocks welded together. It's a legitimate 16-cylinder cast engine.
While a huge displacement V16 may seem excessive today, this engine has GM's latest fuel-saving displacement on demand technology, a valve train that will appear on some 2005 models.
The displacement on demand allows you to operate on any range of engine cylinders from the full 16 down to 4, thus allowing the engine to operate much more efficiently for light loads.
With a truck-like 140-inch wheelbase, maneuverability was an issue. The answer was borrowed GM truck technology.
A vehicle with this wheelbase, these large tires, we really didn't want to compromise on turning circle, so the four-wheel steer was a natural solution to that problem.
Compared with a current DeVille, the scale of the 16 and its futuristic design are obvious. Its low pillarless profile, glass roof, soaring wheel arches, and custom 24-inch Michelins cradle an ultra-luxury interior.
Everything about the Cadillac 16 interior is meant to harken back to the days of coach-built Cadillacs that were handcrafted with beautiful, opulent materials.
While primarily a show crowd dazzler, it's easily the most refined concept car we've driven. Once the massive engine roared to life, freight train torque surged the car to the GM-imposed top speed of 40. Underway, it moved with a cat-like balance and quickness, surprising for its size.
It's a very clever car, a very innovative design. I think we're also looking at the future visual signature for Cadillac. The interesting thing about this vehicle is it's closer to a production car than I would expect.
While a production version of the V16 is unlikely, this $2 million super sedan takes aim squarely at the Rolls-Royce and Maybach market. At least visually, we think they're on target.
I think this car is very convincing from a styling perspective. Now there's a mechanical aesthetic, a refinement that's in those vehicles that we'll be looking for if we looked at a production car. But in terms of knowing what an American supercar should look like, I think Cadillac's got a handle on it.
For all the details on the Audi S4 and Mercedes C32, plus more auto news, comparisons, and road test results, pick up the latest issue of Motor Trend magazine on newsstands now. And remember to visit our website at motortrend.com for the Motor Trend Buyer's Guide and to order comprehensive new vehicle price reports. That's all the time we have for this show. For all the editors at Motor Trend, I'm John Mathias. Be sure and join us again for the next Motor Trend Television.